Have you ever stopped to wonder if everything we believe about the Lakers' future has been secretly sabotaged by the last person we'd suspect? And what if an icon smooth jumper was actually hiding a mistake so grand that it could cost an entire dynasty its crown? Have you ever paused mid-dunk celebration to consider that the very player we cheered for just months ago might be wearing purple and gold next season, turning an age-old rivalry on its head? Welcome back to Lakers News Fan Report, where every twist in the NBA universe gets an all-access pass. And today, we're diving deep into a whisper that's swelling into a roar. Kristaps the unicorn, the shot-making elite, the Boston Celtics prized power forward, could soon be suiting up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Smash that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Imagine the scene. It's late June, the draft countdown is ticking, and front offices across the league are calculating cap space, future first-rounders, and roster fits. Over in Boston, whispers swirl that the Celtics are ready to cut ties with Porzingis. His massive $31 million cap hit and 3-year contract, looking like a luxury they can't afford if they want to chase another championship. Sources say the Sporting News predicted this seismic move under a headline that read, Celtics predicted to cut ties with elite shot-making star in Lakers trade. A sub-headline hinting that Boston might sacrifice a proven star's perimeter pomp to clear breathing room for younger assets. But what if that cut is actually a trade, sending Porzingis to the City of Angels and unleashing a perfect storm of talent in purple and gold? Could this mean the Lakers are orchestrating the greatest 1-2 punch since the Showtime era of front-court pairing of Anthony Davis's paint prowess with Porzingis' floor-spacing unicorn skills? Picture it now. Porzingis stroking threes from the elbow, pulling opposing bigs beyond the arc, while Davis roams the lane like a coiled spring. Is it possible that the Lakers see in Kristaps the perfect complement to LeBron's court vision? His 7'3" frame and smooth shooting stroke, the missing ingredient in a system that can already tout 27.4 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 7.1 assists per game from their veteran captain? Fans are wondering if this could be the beginning of a new Lakers identity, one built not only on defense and transition but on lethal, pick-and-pop executions that stretch any defense to its breaking point. Some insiders believe that the Lakers brass, led by Rob Pelinka and Darvin Ham, have quietly eyed Porzingis ever since the Celtics' early playoff exit, recognizing that a swap perhaps involving draft picks, a young rotation piece like Max Christie, or even Patrick Beverley's expiring deal could unlock cap flexibility and inject championship seasoning into a roster teetering between promise and contention. But let's rewind to the facts. Kristaps Porzingis, a 4-time All-Star and 2024 NBA champion, averaged 19.8 points per game on 46.7% shooting from deep during the regular season, while hauling in 8.1 rebounds and swatting 1.4 blocks. His offensive repertoire Euro steps to finish through traffic, step-back threes over smaller defenders, and high-arcing turnaround jumpers have been the envy of the league since he stepped onto an NBA court. Yet his $31 million cap number looms large for Boston, where Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown already command max salaries. Could trading Porzingis to LA not only clear room for Jaylen's extension, but also deliver Los Angeles a transcendent talent who thrives alongside 2 other Hall of Famers? Historical context fuels the intrigue. Remember when Ron Harper, Robert Horry, and Rick Fox joined forces with Shaq and Kobe to form the most resilient bench brigade in Lakers lore? Could Porzingis serve as the modern equivalent, a 6th man on the wings of greatness, whose very presence demands attention and opens driving lanes for LeBron and Davis? Lakers fans recall how those role players hit must-make shots when it counted most. Now, could the unicorn bring that same clutch gene to Staples Center? The ripple effects on the rotation are tantalizing. If Porzingis arrives, where does that leave someone like Rui Hachimura, fresh off his 14-point, 6-rebound breakout in clutch playoff moments? Could he shift to backup power forward, unlocking small ball lineups that trade size for shooting? Meanwhile, would Lonnie Walker IV see his minutes dip in favor of Porzingis' gravity? Or could we witness the ultimate synergy Walker's slashing quickness carving space created by Porzingis' shooting threat? And what of the Lakers' youth movement? Would Max Christie and Yalin Hood-Schifino be nudged down the depth chart? Or could they thrive under the tutelage of KP's veteran savvy? Across the Pacific Division and beyond, Western Conference rivals already plotting counters. The Suns may double-team from the baseline, daring Porzingis to bubble three-pointers. Denver might unleash Nikola Jokic's high-post mastery, testing KP's two-man defense. Golden State could circle him like sharks, baiting him into mid-range pull-ups that play to Steph Curry's perimeter drip. Lakers beat writers are abuzz. Could this experiment pay off, or will Porzingis be labeled a luxury risk, a smooth scorer who struggles in pick-and-roll deterrence? Yet amid the swirling conjecture, off-court reactions have been electric. Clippers fans, usually fixated on LA's other team, have hijacked Instagram comments, begging the superstar to land over the hill on the purple bench. Former Lakers big man Yavale McGee, in a surprise podcast drop, teased that if KP brings even half his clutch gene to Hollywood, then we're heading to Six Flags rides and championships. Meanwhile, reporters on Spectrum Sportsnet have quoted Magic Johnson speculating that this move could redefine what Lakers basketball looks like, grouping Porzingis alongside Lakers legends who transcended eras. Some analysts caution that Porzingis' injury history-torn ACL in 2018, various ankle and calf strains, could be the Achilles heel, pun intended, of this blockbuster. They argue that while his scoring is undeniable, his availability is not guaranteed, and that the Lakers might be sacrificing defensive intensity for offensive flair. Could the trade-off backfire, turning a bold hire into a Band-Aid solution when sustained health matters most? But Lakers fans know better than to shy away from the bold. We live for the summer of Showtime, where front office chess moves ripple into autumn glory. Could Porzingis' presence tip the balance in the playoffs, granting LA the spacing needed to counter the Nuggets' pick-and-roll mastery or the Suns' deadly shooters? If the Unibrow has ever needed a co-star, this unicorn partnership could be the most electric in decades. But what do you think about all of this? Personally, as a Lakers supporter, I believe that adding Kristaps Porzingis to our front line would unleash a new era of spacing, a fencing championship potential one where every stretch for and every roll man feels the gravity of LeBron's court vision and the thunder of a D's paint patrol. I can't wait to read your thoughts in the comments below. If you're as hyped as I am for Lakers News Fan Report, smash that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of the drama in purple and gold. Picking up right from the edge of that colossal what if, we now stare down the barrel of a Lakers roster that could be unrecognizable yet unstoppable. Kristaps Porzingis in purple and gold alongside LeBron and AD isn't just a headline. It's a potential seismic shift in NBA power dynamics. Could this mean we're looking at a starting five that blends throwback size with modern spacing? Imagine LeBron, fresh off a 27.4 to 8.5 to 7.1 stat line, surveying the floor as Porzingis drifts to the corner, his 46.7% three-point accuracy beckoning defenders to stay glued to him. Now, picture him slipping a slick pass back to LeBron for a coast-to-coast hammer. Could that be the signature play that defines Laker basketball for the next decade? Let's drill into the possibilities. With KP's 7-3 frame relieving, Anthony Davis of every contested shot inside, and LeBron's unparalleled court vision orchestrating the motion game, rotations would look like a precision Swiss watch. Could this mean deeper runs from veterans like Rui Hachimura, shifting into a Robin role behind Porzingis and Davis to maximize small ball lineups? Or does it mean Bronny James and Austin Reeves splitting minutes in high-leverage scenarios Reeves, stepping into a starring backcourt role when defenses collapse on KP, and Bronny earning reps as the energy spark in blowouts, learning firsthand the gravity of playing alongside Hall of Famers? Western Conference rivals are already sharpening their pencils. Could the Suns counter by flinging dual defenders at Porzingis on catch-and-shoot possessions, daring him to beat them off the dribble? Is it possible that Denver's Nikola Jokic will probe mismatches with high-post facilitations, forcing KP to prove his lateral quickness against the league's most versatile center? And what about Golden State's pick-and-roll hordes, scheming to bait Porzingis into guarding Steph or Klay one-on-one? Could they expose him in space, or will he rise to the challenge, using that near-unicourt wingspan to contest shots and suffocate passing lanes? Beyond X's and O's lies the human factor. Some insiders believe this roster shakeup will galvanize the locker room, sending a message that the front office is all in on contention. Magic Johnson is said to have privately texted Rob Pelinka, "KP plus a D equals paint fortress. Hollywood popcorn. Ready." Former Laker JaVale McGee on a recent live stream insisted, "If KP brings that unicorn magic to Staples, I'm buying season tickets tomorrow." Even diehard skeptics in local radio dugouts have conceded that a deal for Porzingis could be the impetus for LeBron's final championship curtain call. And then there's the playoff blueprint. Recall last season's Western Gauntlet, the Nuggets' jam-packed front court, the Suns' lethal backcourt, the Timberwolves' athletic blitz. Could this revamped Lakers squad, armed with Porzingis' shot-blocking instincts and floor-spreading pop, pivot seamlessly between lockdown defense in clutch fourth quarters and lethal spacing in transition? Fans are wondering if this could be the turning point that prevents future interior collapses. No longer will teams feast on the paint, nor clog passing lanes without fear of the unicorn's lightning-quick recovery swats. Stats tell part of the tale, but context fills in the key. Colors. Last season, the Lakers ranked 21st in defensive rating when Davis sat. With Porzingis in the mix, could they rise into the top 10, even in Davis's rare slumps? Historically, only a handful of trios think Magic Kareem Worthy or Bird Mikal Parrish have combined size, skill, and star power so seamlessly. Might the Lakers stake their claim as the modern equivalent, stitching together the strategic spacing of today's pace and space era with the bruising interior presence of yesteryear? Yet adversity often precedes glory. Could KP's knee and CALF history resurface under the rigors of an 82-game grind, forcing Darvin Ham to juggle rotations even more deftly? Some scouts caution that overworking Porzingis could create availability gaps. But could that risk be outweighed by his potential to average 20 points and 8 rebounds in high-stakes matchups? And if he does miss time, will we see a seamless fall back to familiar fixtures? Davis at the 5, Hachimura sliding to the 4, and body in the paint veteran stepping up. Off court, the buzz is reaching fever pitch. Fan accounts are crafting animated montages of LeBron feeding Porzingis on live feeds, while commentators on Spectrum Sportsnet debate which Lakers jersey number KP will choose. Reporters quote an anonymous front office source claiming that Lakers analytics believe KP's gravity adds 3.2 points per game to LeBron's efficiency, a staggering uplift for any duo. Could that metric be the secret sauce that convinces the brass to pull the trigger? As the calendar inches toward July and the NBA's rumorno spins ever faster, one thing remains crystal clear. Los Angeles is scripting a bold narrative, one that risks it all on a unicorn who only appears to defy convention. Could this be the blueprint that finally dethrones the West Titans? Is it possible that the gravitational pull of LeBron, Davis, and Porzingis in unison becomes too strong for any adversary to withstand? And if that vision materializes under the bright lights of October, will we look back at this moment as the decisive turning point in Lakers lore? Now, as the season heats up, what will define LA's destiny, secrecy, or transparency? Personally, as a diehard Lakers supporter, I believe that embracing the unicorn's unique gifts alongside our established legends is the masterstroke this franchise needs to reclaim its throne. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts, and subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report so you never miss another explosive update.